Hi everyone, in today's video I will show you how to add new user on Linux. So in order to do it, we have to open our terminal, because I will show it in the terminal. So we'll go into show apps and right here press on terminal. And we have basically two ways. One is the easier way for the beginners, and second one is more complicated. I will show both. First one will be the easier. We have of course start with the sudo, because we need administration permission to add new user. And right here we will write add user, and right here we can type a name of our new user, so for example test1. And that's basically all. Right here we can press enter, and we have to type in a password to the account that we are logged in right now. So I will type it in. And right here we have to choose a password for our new user, so I will type something and type again something. It shows me bad password because my password is shorter than 8 characters, but it doesn't really matter. It should be long, but I do it only for tests, so I can leave it like that. And right here enter the new value or press enter for the default. So we can basically leave it like this, or we leave it like this, or we can type in something. So for example I will press test1. I will write for example room number 1, and right here I will skip that to save some time. And if the information correct, we will type in yes, and basically our new user is created. Now we can log into it. How do we do it? We will write su minus and the name of our new user, so test1. And right here we have to type in the password that we created right here. So I will type it in, and as you can see I'm logged into the test1 user. I will maybe go back to my previous user, and right here we will create a new user with the more complicated way. The comment is almost the same because it's reversed. So before we have add user, right here we have user add, but we have to right here we have to add another option. It's -m. -m is creating a home directory for our new user, and we will maybe now we can name it. It's test2, and it's created, but we can't log into it like we could before. As you can see, we don't have password. We didn't choose our password, so even if I will leave it empty, so I will leave it empty and press enter, we will have an authentication failure. So we have to choose our password. How do we do it? We are doing this right here. We will write sudo, and right here passwd and the name of our user, and we will type in and we will press enter, and right here we can choose our password. So again I will do it like this. It's too short, but it doesn't really matter. And again, if you will try to log in, we might have a problem, but we will see. So test1, test2, and again I will type in password. As you can see, we have a problem because we logged in, but nothing is really working. That's because we have to change our shell basically. And how do we do it? I will show you now. We have to first of all close our terminal. So I will close it, and right now we have to open that. We can see our shell basically by doing something like this. Grab test2, because we want the test2 username, and we can type in like this, and we will do it from the etc passwd, because this is the place when we are storing, but without it, I'm sorry, I made a mistake, where we are storing our username informations. So we'll type in like this, and as you can see, we have our shell is /bin//sh. We have to change it to bin bash. Our user test1, I guess, will have bin bash. As you can see, it has. And how do we change the shell? We will have to write a command like this: sudo. Of course, we need administrator permissions, and right here chsh. That means basically change shell -s, and now the name of our shell. So as we have here, bin bash, and right now the name of our username, so test2. And we have to type in password for our current user, and right now we can try to log in. So su-test2, and we will type in our password. As you can see, it works. We can maybe log out from this, and I will show you again the shell that is changed. We can basically maybe list the whole file, it doesn't really matter. As you can see, we have test2 bin bash, test1 bin bash, and my test_pl also have a bin bash shell. So that's basically all in this video. If you found this video helpful, please leave a like, subscribe the channel, and I hope to see you in the next one.